and welcome to another Equipment I Use episode. Today we are going to go over the R.A.D 2A recoil absorber unit, how it works and how to adjust it. One thing I found is if it's not adjusted correctly, your point of aim after firing could move way off track because where the pad is in your shoulder could make the rifle jump left or right. If you found this video helped you, please click the like button below and subscribe with notifications of new episodes. You can join memberships, buy merchandise, download files, or donate to help me help you. Click the membership/buy link below the video. This really helps the channel a lot. All right, let's see how we do this setup. Okay, here is the R.A.D, R-A.D, and it's the 2A model, and this is mounted on my rifle. This is a very, very good pad. I love it. And here are two hydraulic cylinders, okay? And then you've got a spring that mounts in here, and all this is adjustable. Now, your gunsmith is going to have to install this unless you're very good woodworker, then I'm sure you could do it yourself too. But then you have to grind this down, this plate, and this to your stock. So that's why I had my gunsmith, the guy who made the stock, install it. Now it comes with instructions, okay, and then it comes with this wrench and this Allen key to adjust. Right now I've got it out all the way. I was in the process of making a video of finding out why I wasn't getting consistent results, and I think it's because of the way I drive, handle my rifle. So I was going to try all kinds of different setups, and then I started playing with this R.A.D, and I just went totally bonkers because I have this adjusted wrong. Depending on how this lays in your shoulder, and it could send my point of impact after I shot was going way to the right or way to the left. So I need to work on adjusting this for myself. But let me show you how easy it is and what the adjustments are. So now I've got it out all the way and I've got it tilted and so forth. Let me show you how the tilting works first. Now this wrench is for this nut here. You have to put it in and then go around it. That's why it has this slot on here to go around the shaft first. And then you get it on there and you loosen it. Okay. And that is for your up and down, left, right, So this is what I have to work on. Plus, I think I have the tension too hard, the hydraulics. So I'm going to show you that next. Now we're going to take the unit out of the rifle. So first there are two set screws here. And these are actually set screws to hold in the actual set screws for the adjustment. So you pull these two out, set them aside, don't lose them. They're tiny, they're easy to lose. I don't think I've lost them yet, but all right, so those are out. So now we actually get to the real adjustment screws, which are pointed, and if you see these holes down here, how they're recessed, they're coned, shaped in like that. So now we'll take out this top one. Now you can see how it's pointed at the end, where these other ones are not. So you'll know that these are, I'll call them the holders. Now there's the other one, and see, it tried to roll away on me. That could have been bad. Now the whole unit comes out. Now, we went over this for adjusting the pad up and down and right. This is for adjusting the hydraulic pressure that will be in these two cylinders. So from the factory, it comes set on 8, and right now it is set on like 7.5. But I want to loosen that up a little bit. So what you would do is take your same Allen key, these are all the same, which is nice, and you loosen this screw. And I don't know how well you can see these numbers, but there's your 8, your 7, your 6. So you can see I'm on about 7. So I would dial it back. I'm going to dial it back to like 5 for now and just try that. So I got it on 5, and now I just tighten it down. And that's good. I can see this is pretty dirty. I'm going to clean this off. Ooh, nice and clean. Now I can read it better. Now you can read it better. So you see, I'm on setting 5 now. Let me show you this plate. I'm going to have to refocus here, so just hang on, bear with me. Now you can see how difficult this would be to do yourself. There's a hole drilled in there, then there's this opening cut out, and then they mount this plate in, and this plate actually comes square, so that plate needs to be ground down to fit your stock, as does this plate on the R.A.D unit itself. Okay, now to get this back together is basically in reverse. Let me see if I can get these over here to show you. But as you noticed, when you took these out, the pointed screws, there are 2 different lengths, okay? So the longest one will go in the top first. So you just take your unit and you put it back in. I don't know what length of pull you're going to adjust to or anything, but I'm going to go on the last one for now because I got to do this. So the longest one is going to go on top because you can see looking from the side that that's the long distance. So we're going to take the pointed one, the long one, and put it in here. Now be careful that you don't cross thread this. Now make sure it gets in there. You can see from the side that it's in one of the cone-shaped holes. Then you take your shorter pointed screw and you put that in the bottom one. Okay, and that is in there. Now it looks like I got my screws mixed up. I have a bag here with some extra ones. What I've got laying here, I'm sorry, is another short pointed one. I don't want another short pointed one. So now I'm going to take the two regular ones, which I call these the stoppers, but this was a good idea. This will lock in the first screw we put in. And then the stopper for the bottom one. All right, so now we're locked in and we're good. So that's how you adjust it. The hydraulic inside I showed you. And then turning the pad however you want with this wrench. And this wrench is for all the other screws. It fits them all. So you'll need to find out what length of pull you want and how you want it angled. And again, I can't stress enough of how you have this angled, because when it's sitting in your shoulder, if it's not to the right angle of like your shoulder where it's sitting, it's going to throw off your point of aim after the next shot. But is this worth the money? 100,000% it's worth the money. The unit itself, I believe, is about, I'm going to say $380 to $400. It may be more now since, you know, we had 4 years of let's jack the price up on everything. But it is well worth it, and I highly suggest getting a gunsmith to drill your stock and place everything and grind it down. But if you think you can do it, you know, go for it. All the power to you. So I hope you learned something from this, and eventually I'll get mine adjusted right, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much.